As we approach the completion of this course, we are so honored to be here with you and witness the arrival of your love to the all, for the one. And we want to just bring forward a little bit more awareness to moving forward as a quantum soul, awake, rising into the living soul that you are eternally and beyond. So we want to go over just some recommendations on moving forward. First is to continue working with the records that need to be pulled up, because you'll know something will arrive that you want to upgrade. You know there's more to life than repeating a pattern. We're here to enjoy. You're here to wake up. Even that word wake, it's celebrating the death, and we're actually celebrating your life. So wake can also mean like a ripple in the waters, the movement of you, so we can see the neutrality of it all. But that's one thing that we can share, the words. If there's words that are speaking strongly to the left of duality, then how can you look at the right? I like to look at words backwards on, if I am going to look at a sign and it has a left duality message. And sometimes even with the English words, there's several things that it can mean that can be confusing to the brain. So I like to look at the words backwards and kind of giggle to myself and make new meanings for these words so that they can neutralize. With that, there's the opportunity when we don't know what to do in a moment to say, I don't know how this is going to shift, but it will shift. So you can utilize that duality, neutrality, saying to yourself when you are finding yourself in a moment of knowing that you want something to shift and upgrade. However, you don't want to, or you don't have the timing at the moment to go deep into a session with yourself. You can simply state, I don't know how this is going to shift, but it will shift for my highest and best. Why do we do that? Is because sometimes there's still some belief work to be done. There's still some forgiveness work to be done. And if you're going to say an affirmation of, I love all beings, but you're not feeling very loving, then to pacify the left and right sides of the brain and the middle brain, the limbic brain, the reptilian brain, you'll need to at least acknowledge that I don't know how I'm going to love everybody, but I will find a way to love everybody. And then when you have that moment to do some reflection and find, well, why do you feel like you can't love everybody? Where was that beginning moment that, you felt incapable to love everyone because of something that maybe was done to you or around you, or something you learned about the all of consciousness that is evolving still. So the highest and best life that you can live as a quantum soul, some recommendations. Love is the way. We're here to walk like the great masters and teachers that have walked before us, as us possibly, Christ, Buddha, all these. There's so many right now on the planet right now that are wide awake, that are beautiful living examples of the same light that you are, the same glow of love that you have. You can look around and see those who have walked before you or who are still walking next to you, and walk as they do. Walk as the Christed. What does it mean to be Christed? It means to be anointed by the Spirit. Yoke with the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. Bring that highest loving beginning point, benevolent source, Father, Mother of light, of space, into your heart, and invite that Christed light, that Holy Spirit, to expand out and throughout all existence, throughout the plane, bringing you a new frequency, a new comforting blanket of energy to comfort you as you move forward. And so that there's an illumination of the whole brain, so that you're thinking in wholeness thoughts and wholeness heart, so that you're feeling wholeness. You're feeling the all-encompassing love for all. Walk as such. And the greatest opportunity you can do is first get connected in that way. Invite the Holy Spirit, the connection to your beginning point, the connection to who you truly are as a loving, eternal soul. And then do your practice. If that's breath work, if that's meditation, if that's an Akashic record to check out because you know you need to do something on something that's showing up, a pattern. If that's laying in your bed before you actually get up vertical, and while you're in theta, feeling as if happy and grateful, I'm so happy and grateful, telling yourself I'm so happy and grateful, seeing visions of yourself so happy and grateful, seeing visions of others so happy and grateful. If your practice involves running or stretching or biking, whatever it is, let it be the beginning point of your rising, and then follow higher will instructions. Go with the flow. Be in the now. Be in the presence. You can follow your heart if you haven't found your heart yet, because it's got layers on it that still need to be dealt with, and you're still working off of the have to and old programming, then you know what to work on, and you may need to muscle test or intuit what would be best for you to do next, in the next moment, asking a higher will within yourself. How can you be of service? What act of kindness can you do in the next moment and the next? Until you allow the heart to unfurl. Once it does, it'll be, again, you'll just be following the flow of love. There won't be a lot of questions to ask anymore because you'll have entrained back to the higher will. You'll be living heaven on earth and beyond earth. Be kind, be loving, give where you can and where you're being asked. If there's something in front of you that needs help, well, you projected it, so help it. Give where you're being asked to give. And if it's frustrating to you because you feel like things aren't changing, well then, what do you still need to learn from this situation? Why are you still projecting it? Why hasn't it changed? Because it has nothing to do with the outside. It's on the inside. So there's inner work to be done, and the outer will shift. Think loving thoughts that are wholeness-minded and all-encompassing for all. Talk about beings, others, kindly. They're counting on you. If you don't see them as beautiful souls, then they can't be in front of you as beautiful souls. Everyone is included. If you're witnessing their personality, that's not their soul. So go deeper and see beyond that mask, the actor. The personality is just an actor or an actress. That's not who we are. That name, that number, that's not who you are. You're not even a name. You're not even on the highest level. You're beyond the soul. You are pure awareness. And it'll be a moment for some to go up the ladder and find that place of space. And there's no rush to get there. You really can't skip steps. You'll eventually come back to needing to embrace the worth and divinity of the soul. And then there's an evolution from there. So stay focused on what's in front of you and be present. If you don't know where to go, it's right there in front of you. Like, look deeper. Look at the tree. Look beyond the tree. Close your eyes. Take deep breaths. Believe that all beings can be new. Stop telling stories to yourself and others about the past, about what you saw on TV or social media. You're just recreating more of it. Tell new stories, even if it seems like you're playing make-believe. Those new stories will be seeds that will bloom into a beautiful garden of souls, a beautiful garden of a new life, a new earth. Practice feeling as if and feeling feelings of love. Most importantly, forgive yourself and forgive all. Forgive yourself for seeing all in a certain way that was not in their wholeness. Find where you're still believing in duality and heal your mind back to one mind. Mono brain. We send you so much love and kindness and gratitude for all your contributions that you're making. Please let us know how you're doing. Email any questions, realizations, testimonials of your life expanding into love. Until next time, check out the next course if you'd like to dive deeper, and we will keep going one moment at a time. Many blessings.